Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chelsea Explain, as this is a Chelsea news video, and we got a few strikers we're gonna talk about, discuss and get into who we should get and whether we only need one striker or do we need more to give us the best chances possible to strengthen Maresca's side and also maybe fight for a title next year and have a good shot at Champions League. And one of the strikers we're going to talk about first is Delap, who the owners has already sort of signed. Fabrizio Romano has clarified it, as you can see, and some other big journalists. Then apparently Delap had a relegation clause in his contract, which was only worth around 30 million pounds, which is a bargain price for an English young player that has had actually a solid season in Premier League for a relegation side. And I feel like there's no risk in this signing. It's very cheap. Delap, of course, has probably a bright future ahead of him, and he's going to be surrounded with better players, and then he might perform a bit better than he did in Ipswich. As Fabrizio Romano is mentioning here in this report, that the medical is booked, and I think it's booked tomorrow, actually on Sunday, and he agreed on personal terms, and Maresca has been a key factor in the signing. We could already hear back in December, January, around that time, that Maresca really talked about how much he likes Delap, and of course it's very important that a manager has a say in transfer. If we're gonna talk about his strength, I mean, he's really good in defensive contributions, has fantastic work rate, determination. Some people referring him to a sort of Diego Costa type of forward, which I can definitely see. He likes getting stuck in, he's absolutely fearless going into challenges and duels, and I would really like to have that type of player in the team. He tried to shoot from different ranges, angles, first time finishes, and he can score some really difficult goals. And he's someone that loves carry the ball up the field like a Nico Jackson. He can also be an outlet up front, hold on defenders, shield the ball, and lay off simple passes to teammates. And I think his box movement, it reminds of a poacher as well. The thing I'm a bit concerned of is his aerial abilities and whether he suits Maresca's positional style of play, where you dominate in possession, where Maresca likes a striker dropping down, adding another body into the midfield, a striker that has good first touch, can get out of tight spaces, can be a bit creative. Or does Maresca feel maybe we have enough creative players that the striker just need to be able to lay off simple passes and help carry the ball up the field? I don't know exactly what Maresca wants. I think it's gonna suit okay into Maresca's system, but I have some questions whether he's technical enough, whether he's good enough in possession. But I guess we have to wait and see. I mean, paying 30 million for Delap, there's no big risk in it. Is he a signing that's gonna take us to the next level as well? I'm not so sure there either, but we have to wait and see. You can never say never. He might light up fire immediately, but I think it's gonna take some time for him to develop and grow and work on refining his overall game. The second striker we could actually be linked with is Ekitike from Frankfurt. Now he would be very, very expensive. I think he has a price tag on 100 million or something, and we're gonna have to face competition from the likes of Liverpool. That could be really difficult. Now, is Ekitike worth 100 million? I'm not so sure. I think it's a big risk. It's a very big fee. Although I have to say, when you look at Ekitike's profile as a player, I think he suits Maresca's system better than Delap, because he's like a complete forward. There are some things that he's still raw in, some things he needs to develop, like his aerial ability, better shooting technique. Sometimes he takes too many touches and lose possession, but he's a creative forward. And I think that's gonna suit a sort of manager like Maresca that's played heavy possession-based football, that loves his striker to drop down. And I also think Ekitike has a way higher ceiling than what Delap has. But they both are in similar age, and signing two young strikers fighting for same spot, I don't know if that's the best idea. Let me know what you think here, guys. But there has definitely been some news that we are gonna try to go for a second striker, but there have also been some other news saying that the owners is not gonna, panic now. We have secured the lap, and now we're gonna wait for opportunities. I don't really know what they mean about it. I mean, it's just some buzzwords they used throughout these transfer windows, and then we end up with not signing some more players in that position. It could all depend on what happens with Nico Jackson. Maybe Nico Jackson is gonna stay, and then they feel like, oh, we don't need another striker, but I will actually move Nico Jackson to the wing if he stays, and we're adding a second striker, because I feel we will get much more out of Jackson on the wing, because he has been a winger before. Adding a second striker we just elevate our attack and squad even further. And if you're looking just at Ekitike's attribute, they are absolutely insane. And looking the way he plays in Bundesliga this season, he can both score goals, create for others, very technical player. We have had some news around Gyökeres, but I don't really know if they're fully to trust. I mean, if we really wanted Gyökeres, I think we would have already tried to purchase him. But I'm still gonna talk about him a little bit, because him, and he's someone that is not too expensive. He's gonna be like around 65, 80, 75 million, because Sporting will obviously like to sell him, because this is the summer they can get the most money out of him. But there aren't too many clubs anyway going in for him. But at the same time, maybe other clubs has different focuses, need different other types of profiles. Difficult to rate and analyze Victor Gyökeres for me, because I mean, he's absolutely killing it in Sporting, in the Portuguese league. He has been very good in Champions League as well. I think he's gonna do well in Premier League, because he's very athletic, has physical presence, strength, insane work rate and stamina, and playing to his strength could make him become really deadly in Premier League. But I feel like he's sort of striker that will suit Aston Villa, Brentford. I think he's gonna suit, Manchester United if they're gonna play on the transition. I don't know what Amorim has for plans, but I think he's gonna suit a team that's gonna play on the transition. I also feel this with Delap, that he's a transitional striker. Going back to the discussion and the questions around what type of striker does Maresca wants, and can Gyökeres fill those boxes? Is he gonna be effective in possession? Can he adapt to a positional style of play? Can he drop down, link up with the midfield? I mean, it's the same with the lap. They can shield off the ball, lay off simple passes, but the vision and long passing and getting out of tight spaces, like, I'm not sure they can do that. I mean, they both can be dangerous in box. They can be at the right place at the right time and score goals. So maybe I have too many doubts, too many questions. Personally, I really want to know what you guys think we should do. Should we sign a Gyökeres or a Ekitike on top of the lap? Do you think any of these strikers suit Maresca's style of play? I'm happy with the lap. I think it's a great signing, but if we want to be serious and really evolve our squad and take ourselves to the next level. I think we're gonna need a second striker. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I happily read it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new here, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell so you never miss when the content drops. Chelsea Explain is out.